Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. It's me, your girl, Sonya McQueen, with your mind, your body, your choice, or led by motivation. Y'all won't believe this, but I just did a complete video. It was beautiful. I was like, hey, first take, and I had it on cinematic. I guess I don't even know what that meant because I just thought it meant it was going to look better. you know, um, remove any wrinkles or whatever. I don't know, but I had GNX playing in the background. It's a CD, and at the end, thank God I didn't just post it like I normally would do. I listened to it, and all I could hear was the music and see my mouth moving. But second takes always work, right? Let me sit down. So, you guys, good morning. It's a beautiful Friday morning here in South Florida. That's water. Don't worry about it. I want to talk to you today about my podcast that the link will be in the bio. And it's about ships, any kind of relationship, friendship, partnership, um, family ship, whatever kind of relationship. Have you ever had a relationship where it seems like you care about that person more than they care about you, excuse me. So let's just say something great happens in your life and you share it with them. And instead of them being enthusiastic with you, they seem to change. They seem to change. Maybe even be in this boat is to say, you're always bragging or whatever, or you get a new partner and all of a sudden they back up. Oh no, you don't have time for me anymore because you're with so and so. That kind of change in a relationship. Have you ever been through that? I have. I have a couple of times, and I can honestly say that's probably why I'm not quick to call anybody my friend. I'll call you my associate all day long. But I'm not quick to call anybody my friend. And anybody who is my friend, I know that they are my friend. It doesn't even have to be a jealousy thing. It could be so many things. I have had 5 friends, 5, whose children or child was murdered, senseless murder. And I remember several years ago, one of my friends, somebody that he considered a good friend, like they broke bread together. And if you're like me, I'm not breaking bread with just anybody. You're not coming to my house eating my delicious food if I don't consider you something. I'm just big on who I break bread with, but I digress. He had a friend who would come over. They would break bread. They went to sporting events together. They were cool. They were buddies. And my friend's son had been murdered 9 years prior. And he put, his son's picture on social media with a caption. And it was a heartbreaking, sweet caption. But his friend went on his page and typed, "It has been 9 years. You're not over this yet." Those words changed the trajectory of their relationship forever. There was no more breaking bread. The other person reached out a couple of times, but my friend wasn't feeling it. He wasn't having it because, okay, even if you feel that way, you don't go on social media, somebody's public social media page, and post something like that. So in the end, it's like my friend really got to know this other person way better than he got to know him. Sometimes it's that. You really value that friendship so much. You get to know that person because I don't care what kind of relationship it is. All relationships are work. All of them. All not just me and my husband, any ex, not just me and my kids, my parents. All relationships are work. Sometimes people don't have the time, energy, effort, care to put in that kind of work. So, that's what this podcast is about. It doesn't talk about my friend. It talks about other things, but it does talk about, it speaks on relationships that sometimes you value more than the other person. And how do you know when that's the case? Until something goes down, until you get some great news and you can't wait to share. Oh, you get a new car. You get a new car and you pull up in that new whip and you're so excited to show your friend who you expect to be equally excited. And they're like, oh, well, that's nice. And then they start acting a little funny. That's envy. That's envy. And friends, partners, we're just not envious of each other. We celebrate each other. We honor each other. When you get it, we get it. Even if we don't really physically get it. The happiness, the love, the excitement is there regardless, right? All right, you guys, I just want you to listen to the podcast and give me your thoughts, how you feel, what you think, and we'll get this communication going. And it's Friday. So I hope you're all having a beautiful, beautiful start to your weekend. If you have a weekend, if you don't work on the weekends, I won't be feeding the homeless or anything this weekend, so I'll have a real weekend. I think we're going to go see Gladiator 2. I hope it's a good movie. I don't sit still well, so 2.5 hours, this movie better be extremely exciting. And I live in South Florida. I'm a United States mutt, pretty much, because my dad was military, so I lived like, I was born in Alabama. I went to school in Missouri, Fort Leonard Wood area. I graduated in Colorado. He lived in Barstow, California for a while. I lived in Utah, Salt Lake City for a while. I've been everywhere. And then I had enough nerves to go in the military. So I've been a little bit of everywhere. But I will always claim Colorado because that's where I graduated high school. And it's so beautiful. And I think I'll go home just to get a change of scenery and weather because South Florida is just hot all the time. But anyway, be nice to somebody on purpose, you guys. Do something purposeful and with your heart into it. Even if it's just a smile or a kind word, you never know who might need that kindness today. All right? Have a great day on purpose. Bye.